Hello!
Welcome to ranking Genshin characters as teachers. Whether we love them or hate them, everyone has to appreciate the teachers in their lives. Today we'll be ranking our favorite Genshin characters as which type of teacher I think they would be. Starting at the top, our categories are: everyone's favorite teacher, makes learning fun; serious teacher, but you learn a lot; half the class has a crush on them; scared of their own class, tries their best though; substitute teacher, lets the class watch Disney movies; and they got fired. I've been looking forward to this one. But before we do that, do you like to eat snacks in class? If so, then listen up! Today's video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Tokyo Treat is a monthly subscription box featuring tasty, seasonal Japanese snacks and beverages. This month's box is packed with Akihabara-themed goodies like autumn chestnut Kit Kats, mystery flavored Fanta, and many other surprises. I found this little bus and I absolutely needed to know what was inside. Looks like there's little crunchy chocolates. They're super tasty and addicting to eat. The autumn Kit Kats were also amazing. They had a bit of a creamy maple or coffee flavored aftertaste. Check out the cultural guide booklet for more info on all the included items, as well as interesting articles about culture in Japan. And for those of you who prefer a more traditional fall-themed snacking experience, their Sakura Co box contains 20 traditional and authentic artisan snack items, including tea and one special Japanese tableware item in every box. This is the dish that I received this month, super cute. Sakura Co partners with local Japanese snack makers to share their culture and traditions with the rest of the world. You can read up on their customs and more detailed snack descriptions in the cultural guide booklet. These apple and honey flavored cookies and momochi manju cakes pair well with the autumn genmai tea featured in this month's box. Seriously, these little fried dough sticks taste so sweet and nostalgic. They're similar in flavor to those cinnamon cake donuts, but crunchy. I'm actually still snacking on them as we speak. Would you like to try out your own Sakura Co or Tokyo Treat box? Use my special code to receive $5 off your first box, or click the link in the video description and pinned comment. It is always so fun, legitimately, to go through these boxes, read the pamphlet. I'm like, I want to try that, I want to try that. If you do end up getting your own box, I hope you enjoy. So thank you again to Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Now let's get on to the video. Alright, let's get this party started. First up, as always, we got Aether. This boy don't talk too much. I'm getting substitute teacher who lets the class watch Disney movies. He just wants to sit there and kick back and watch Aladdin. I don't know. Albedo. Alright. He can go one of two ways. I'm getting, art teacher, or I'm getting science teacher. I don't know if this was the case at your school, but at my school, a lot of teachers sort of wore multiple hats because they didn't have enough staff. For example, the history teacher was also randomly the lacrosse coach. I feel like Albedo would be both a painting teacher as well as like a chemistry teacher. Albedo has this sort of ASMR quality to his voice. I feel like he might make people sleepy in his lectures. So today we're gonna talk about the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. And everyone's like, some people, he's his favorite, but he's not like the widespread favorite. Aloy. I'm gonna put her under substitute teacher who lets the class watch Disney movies. She's like the sub who's like, let's just all go outside, you guys. Let's just go play dodgeball. And everyone's like, yes! Oh, maybe she's a substitute teacher for the gym class. Amber, I want to put her in half the class has a crush on them. She's giving like fresh out of college. This is an AU, by the way. This is not based in like the Genshin universe. This is just like nonsense. If Amber was fresh out of college and she taught like algebra 1, she's just the young spunky teacher that everyone has a crush on. All right, Ito. Ito is a funny case. He is either everyone's favorite teacher or he's the sub that lets everyone watch Disney movies. Ooh, what if, okay, do you think Ito would make like a really good like preschool teacher? And all the little kids are like, Mr. Ito, teach us how to fight with beetles. Wait, that's so cute. Can he be a preschool teacher? Yeah. Okay. Hot take. I'm putting him up there. He's everyone's favorite preschool teacher. I don't know how he got involved in the field, but there he is. Barbara. Ooh, Barbara. Giving slight, scared of their own class, tries their best though. Ooh. Y'all ever take health class your freshman year of high school and nobody wanted to be there at all and everyone was just like making jokes the entire class? Barbara teaches like freshman health and all the rowdy boys like give her a bunch of grief and she's like,
everyone.
Okay, Beidou is everyone's favorite teacher, makes learning fun. I can see her being that PE teacher. She'll like give people grief and like make fun of people and like joke around with them, but everyone respects her. They're like, yo, Beidou, what's up, dude? And she's like, it's a class. I had a gym teacher exactly like her and everyone loved her, dude. Bennett got fired. He like misplaced something super important. He put all the Scantrons in backwards and everyone failed their ACTs. Bennett's a proctor and he accidentally like flashed the test results on the Jumbotron. Chongyun, substitute teacher who lets the class watch Disney movies. He's also kind of quiet. I feel like he wouldn't really want to teach. Ooh, D-Luke. Temptation to put him under half the class has a crush on him. Spoiler alert, because I'm gonna put Kaya in half the class has a crush on them. But does D-Luke give the same energy? He teaches like Calc 1. And he's really serious and he wears like a suit every day. Sometimes cracks like sarcastic jokes. And all the smart girlies have a crush on him. I'm gonna go ahead and put D-Luke under serious teacher, but you learn a lot. But some of the people in the class have a crush on him. I'm not gonna say half the class, but definitely some people do. Diona is giving substitute teacher who lets the class watch Disney movies. She is like actively like, all right, y'all, we're not gonna do jack today. Tell me what movie you want. Eula got fired for threatening a student and getting into like an altercation. Official would be a substitute teacher for like the art department, but she's kind of eclectic and I feel like people would think she's weird. Ganyu, I'm gonna put her under serious teacher, but you learn a lot. She's really, really good at what she does. I think she would just give it to him straight and she wouldn't like joke around a lot or like get super personal with any of the students. So I'm just gonna leave her there. Goro, scared of their own class, tries his best though. He teaches like kindergarten first graders and they pull on his tail and he gets kind of annoyed, but he can't yell at them. Why did I sign up for this? Hu Tao, forensic science and biology. She got fired because she had real human cadavers in the back of the lab. I remember my AP bio teacher would like pull the most random animals out of the freezers in the back. Like, you guys want to see a shark? And we're like, excuse me? He was definitely one of my favorite teachers of all time though. That man was so cool. Jean, serious teacher, but you learn a lot. She's with D-Luke. I feel like a few people would have a crush on her, but in general, she would kind of like be a little boring to listen to. Ooh, Kazuha. Ooh, creative writing teacher who specializes in poetry in like a college setting. This one's not high school. He's like a college professor. He makes people think outside of the box. I can't imagine anyone not liking his class. He would be that teacher that takes people out on nature walks and tells them to think freely. Ayaka is English teacher for middle school, but she doesn't understand all their lingo and their TikTok references, so she's scared. Kaching is the serious teacher, but you learn many a thing about government. She's an econ teacher. Government. Klee got fired for blowing up the teacher's lounge. Sarah is serious. She doesn't let people go to the bathroom, and if you ask her for a hall pass, she'll say no. Hot take, Beidou is the super chill gym teacher and Sarah is like the very serious, like almost military gym teacher. Lisa is, what's like the modern equivalent of what she does in the game? Like, I guess she would be a science teacher of some sort, but you know half the class has a crush on her. She's very talented, but she cannot help half the class having a crush on her. Lumine, the day that I don't lump her with Aether will be a glorious day. I'm so sorry, but she's watching that class watch Disney movies. So is Mona, dude. She just wants her paycheck and she's out of there. Ningguang got fired for embezzlement. Noelle is timid teacher. She tries her best though. She just teaches a class that like a bunch of people sign up for because they think it'll be a blow-off class. You know what I mean? Chi-Chi's letting the class watch Disney movies and she's sleeping in the back. Raiden Shogun also got fired for threatening a student. Although she I don't know, I just feel like she wouldn't show up to class or something and get fired. I'm just getting strong getting fired vibes. Razor kept showing up without wearing shoes. He would teach like a really cute class about like foraging and how to like survive in the wilderness though. That would have been so cute. He would be like the hippie teacher, but he couldn't hang. Rosaria showed up to class inebriated a few too many times and got fired as well. Man, we're finding out a lot of Genshin characters are not fit to be instructors. I think Kokomi would be a serious teacher. She would be a history teacher, AP World History, one of those like higher ranking history classes. And she would just be kind of like ASMR-y, like Albedo, and a little boring. Sayu got fired for sleeping. I just feel so lame every time I make that joke, but it's so true. I'm not sure why, but Shinha is also giving me like substitute teacher vibes. It's like an exercise from the Cloud Retainer or something. Ooh, Sucrose, she like a TA or something. Obviously she would work with Albedo. I think she's a teacher in training and she's intimidated because she feels like she has imposter syndrome and she doesn't belong. She assists with Albedo's science class. Hot take number 74. Tartaggles teaches elementary school and everyone loves him. 3rd grade teacher, 4th grade teacher, somewhere in that general region. He's a hoot. He's a hoot and a holler. He'd be taking kids to the ice cream shop for field trips. He'd be chaperoning them while they're on the playground. If his communications with Tusser tell us anything, I think he's great with kids. He, by night, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what his side gig is, but by day, excellent 3rd or 4th grade teacher. Toma, oh Toma. He would also teach kindergarten or 1st grade. He's a little younger than Tartaggles, but him and Ito can teach preschoolers together and they can learn their ABCs. He would teach them how to clean. 10 out of 10. Almost put Venti and got fired, but honestly, putting him in Disney movie substitute teacher, he's the fun sub that everyone really loves when he shows up. They're like, yes, Venti's here. Xiangling is high school cooking instructor. My high school cooking teacher always made us like a platter of snacks before class started, and like, I don't know, I just feel like she would take really good care of everybody, and everyone really loved taking her class, and her class was always super full and it was hard to get in. Xiao, what would he teach? Give me your hot takes in the comments. What class would Xiao teach? You think he's like a classical literature guy because he's like been through it and he cares a lot about like ancient history? Regardless, I'm gonna put him under serious teacher, but you learn a lot. I think he probably has some really good stories if like he'll open up to his class. All right, Xingqiu is the librarian. He's serious. I think he cracks jokes that go over the students' heads. He makes like really like in-depth literature jokes and people are like, what? Ooh, can Jinyan be the fun band teacher? Jinyan teaches guitar lessons. Some band teachers take it like really, really seriously and they're a bit more stuffy with it, whereas other ones are more like kind of like rock on, like she teaches drumming lessons, or like she's like the percussion teacher. I don't know. I'm getting cool girl band instructor vibes and people really, really like her. Okay, you know what's going on here. Yaya teaches classical literature or creative writing, or she's just a general English teacher. Homegirl has the entire class. All eyes are on her at all times, dude. I'm definitely getting the vibes that Lisa and Yaya might be more in the like college level instruction, whereas Kaya is more like high school teacher to me. Lisa especially is definitely, she has the credentials to be like college professor. Yanfei teaches law, but I don't feel like I think she talks a little bit much and she might bore people a little bit with the logistics. I think she's really, really into it, but maybe like the people there don't really care as much. Yoimiya is everyone's favorite teacher. She is also maybe like a middle school teacher and she's super peppy and she makes all the kids feel at home. You know, her classroom has a very warm environment. Yoonjin is the very serious about her craft like choir teacher or, you know, some sort of like theater arts. She's really nice though. She's not scary. She's just serious. Zhongli, him and D-Luke are in a similar camp here. You know, nope. Half the class have a crush on him because of his voice. He also has an ASMR class where people kind of like snooze off a little bit, but his voice is more on like the sultry side of the ASMR spectrum. This is completely unintentional. It's just something that like people started taking his class because they're like, did you hear that? Like that one history teacher with the hot voice. Half the class also has a crush on Ayato. All the like girlies are just crushing on him for some reason. He's just really sleek and mysterious. Shinobu. Honestly, I don't imagine Shinobu being a teacher. If this is a case of like her mom wanted her to be one and she doesn't want to be, let's put her under she got fired, but she did it on purpose. Ooh, Yelan. Yelan 100% comes down to what subject is she teaching. Hot take. Yelan teaches like a language. Not language arts. No, she teaches like Italian or like Chinese or something, but she is saucy and everyone has a crush on her. I don't know, she's a mystery woman. I just feel like she would know many languages. Same with Ayato, to be honest. Do you think he would teach a language? What if Kaya is like the sultry Spanish teacher? Oh no. Okay, we have to move on. Heizo, you know, I'm gonna put him under serious teacher, but you learn a lot. He teaches classes at like the local rec center for like financial security and like protections and blah, 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 blah. It's a serious subject matter, so that's why I'm putting him in this second category, even though the class is like kind of enjoyable. Tignati, also a serious teacher, but you learn a lot. He also cracks jokes, but I feel like they go over people's heads a little bit. Kale, she is similar to Sucrose, where she's like a TA for Tignati, but she's like a little bit hesitant. Dory definitely got fired for Lord knows what, but you know she got fired. Candace, she can be serious. I feel like she's got some sauce to her, but I think her seriousness overrides that. She would teach like personal safety. What is it called? Self-defense. She would teach a self-defense class. I would sign up, like, let's go. And then Sino, he is also serious. Ooh, do you think him and Candace can like split the self-defense class? Taekwondo, more like Taekwondo. Don't get into a vulnerable position where someone may steal your wallet. You can laugh now. Nilu, I'm gonna put her in serious teacher, but you learn a lot. Similar to Eugene, she's really sweet. She's great at her craft. I think it's just like more of a serious dance class though, because you know, her style is sort of classical and traditional. I think she would take it seriously. And finally we have Layla and Nahida. I don't know anything about Layla's personality really, so I'm gonna skip her. Nahida, I'm gonna put her here. She is very serious. I feel like she explains things in a way to sort of like make it more digestible, but it's still not fun necessarily. All right, let me take a quick peek now that we have finished our charts. I love Ito being up here. Honestly, that just makes me so happy. I think this one's a hot take as well, but I like him being here. And you know what? I'm gonna move Shinobu up to substitute teacher who lets people watch Disney movies. I'm gonna put her there because she will cover for Ito if he's out. And she will substitute for the preschool class, but she's a little like less sociable with the kids, so she'll just like put on VeggieTales or something and let them watch it because that's all she can really do. Okay, I feel better about that. I've been side-eyeing her and got fired for this whole time, and I'm like, do I buy that? All right, so this feels better. I feel pretty good about my list. Leave me comments below. Let me know what your headcanons are. Pick a character, any character. What subject do they teach? What do you think they would do as a teacher? Also, feel free to give me suggestions for future tier lists. I love to see those as well. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Until next time, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!